And today is the 5th day of our little advent calendar here. So, goody for us. I am still enjoying these, but still. 752 was yesterday's code. Here are the calendar dates from the previous. The code's still over there. And right, tear up the page for 5th of December. I've already seen the back of it. I don't like it. Anyway, here we go. Sorry about that. 5th December. Still humming Joy to the World, you enter the next room and are confronted by machines, conveyor belts, and a cogwheel apparatus. You immediately recognize that you are in the building block workshop. Your colleague Rudy, a good friend of yours, has often brought you to this fascinating area as he is the head of this department. Building blocks are produced here in all imaginable colors and shapes. You wouldn't believe how long we used to have to spend carving some of them. You still hear your colleague groan, until we managed to get all the rough edges into the right shape. Luckily, there is now a state-of-the-art machine here, the pride of the department. So we have a state-of-the-art building block machine, but still a gramophone. Okay. You stand admiringly in front of it. The unique Christmas block of 1,000 colors and shapes making machine. Patented. Amazing. The left wall is dominated by a spacious shelf in which the building blocks are sorted and stored. You notice that some of the shelves are numbered, but strangely enough, not all of them. Then your eyes fall to the ground and you understand why. During the earthquake, some of the number cards have fallen from the shelves. You have never really understood the system that colleagues use to arrange blocks here, but you know there is a system. A pretty sophisticated one, in fact. Please turn the page and open door 5. Behind you will find 2 riddle cards, E1 and E2. Okay. So, the back of this shows a machine. Huh? Okay. I hate this already. Okay, please drop building blocks in here, and you don't necessarily need the numbers for a correct solution. This is one hell of a machine. Let's see what I can do here. I'm trying. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, Yeah, okay. So 5th door, then... So 5th door and 2 cards. Goody. Okay, this is a pile of logs. Another goddamn employee card. Doris Pack in packing, ironically enough. Here we go. And... well, yeah, thanks. It's the shelf that is telling me what the 3 numbers are going to be for the riddle code. Okay. There's the machine in the background. On what looks to be a Christmas tree. The weird looking thing on the right, couldn't even begin to tell you, showing a monitor with 3 red bars and what looks to be 2 blank or blue bars. Oh, the right hand side of this, which I might be able to get away with showing. got a whole bunch of numbered shapes, but I have to find out which ones are the right ones. Sorry, once again, this isn't easy. Okay. So, I was hoping this one would be short. Okay. So I drop a... There's 4 numbers on the ground, apparently. Maybe 3 of them are actually sitting there, though. Okay. So... Oh, this one's gonna suck. This one is really going to suck. Okay, if I don't necessarily need the numbers for a correct solution, then let's try it out this way. That first one is a yellow star numbered 10. So, it's yellow, so it'll come down the machine, go to the right where it will become a blue star. Since x is greater than or equal to 6, it becomes a red. But since it is a star, hexagon, or L shape, then it becomes a triangle before finally being painted yellow. But since it is now a triangle, it will come out as a Y shape. Okay, I think I'm following here. Wait a minute, did it say that the finished blocks go up there? Where building blocks are sorted and stored. Okay, well, let's go with one of the ones we don't have. One of the ones we don't have here. I'm looking for a square, a moon, and a Y. A square, a crescent moon, and a Y shape. Okay, so let's go with the red Y shape first. The red goes here, turning it yellow. It doesn't have a number. So if we assume it's less than 6, it'd become blue, and it's already a Y shape. When you get it down here, it becomes blue, and it would still be Y. Or am I trying to make those match? I think I'm trying to make what I put in here match what I see on the shelf. So what do I need to do to get a red Y? I can't get a red Y. I can't get a red Y. The only solution that lets me get it to red as the final color converts a Y to a crescent moon. Can I make a yellow star? In theory, I can. Put it in blue, turn it to red. The number's greater than 6, so it comes out blue. Then becomes a star. Can I? If it goes in yellow, it turns blue. The number is greater, so it becomes red. No, because that turns into a diamond, and the diamond becomes a Y shape. Nope, that's the number 10. The number is greater than 6, so I have no way to run it through the less than 6 path. No, if it goes blue, it becomes a blue star. Then it comes down here. Blue becomes red, becomes blue. No, because the number's not greater than 6. The number's not less than 6. It becomes red. Yeah, recoloring and reshaping, but I don't have a starting point. Okay, if I take off a red Y, it starts as a red, it'll turn into yellow. Definitely gonna need the paper for this one. So if I take a red Y, becomes a yellow Y. If X is less than 6, it becomes a blue Y. If it's greater than 6, it becomes a yellow cross. Working from blue Y, it would still end up as a blue Y. However, if it turned into a yellow cross, the number still has to be greater than 6, and it would become the blue cross. What the hell here? And do I have blue cross anywhere? I have a red cross, but not a blue cross. Also, why is there a diamond? There's never been a diamond shape on this. I don't get how this machine works. Also, it's not even necessarily unique numbers, because there are 2 4s in here. This is the number is less than 6. This is the number is greater than or equal to 6. If I put in a red cross. There's a yellow cross. If it doesn't have a number, it's less than 6. Becomes a blue cross. And then remains a blue cross. If the number is greater than 6, it becomes a yellow cross. And still being greater than 6, ends up being a blue cross again. I can follow this out, but if I put it in, it becomes a blue Y. We don't have a blue Y. I really don't get it. If that star was blue, was a number greater than 6, it would become a blue star. The blue star would then turn into a red star, but not a yellow star. If I start with the yellow star, turns blue, becomes a blue triangle, becomes a red triangle, and becomes a yellow Y. If we start with the red Y, becomes a blue Y or a blue T, or a blue cross. Doesn't help. I can't figure this one out. I can't make a yellow star. The only way I can make a yellow star is if it starts yellow and the number is less than 6. I can make a yellow star if it's a hexagon, triangle, or circle to start, that's yellow, because it turns blue. Stays blue, they become a circle, they become a star. Since the number is still less than 6, it becomes a yellow star, but the number is 10. Okay, so what steps do I need to go through to make a red Y shape? only place with Y on the bottom converts Y to crescent moon. No, there is no combination that would let me make a red Y. It would end at yellow. The only way to get Y on the very bottom to come out is yellow. There's a red one, but it converts your Y's to crescent moons. Like, I'm not dumb. I get how this works. But I don't understand if what they're showing me in the room is a finished product or not. Okay. Let's try this another way. If the blue number is less than 6, there'll be a blue Y. Just for funsies here. Is there a blue Y that is less than 6? No. Blue Y would have to be over 6, which would make that number 8. Let's try the red cross. The red cross, if put in, becomes the yellow cross. Then it goes back to being blue. Okay, so maybe that's the wrong one. I take a blue hexagon. Okay, so I take a blue hex. It becomes a red hex. If the number is less than 6, it becomes a yellow hex. Since the number is less than 6, it stays a red hex. If the number is greater than 6, then it becomes a blue star. Since the number is greater than 6, it will become a red star. Okay, so the left side has to be, so this is less than 6. This is less than 6, this is greater than 6. So is there a red hex on greater than 6? Yes, there is. 7. Is there a red star? No, sorry, less than 6, no. Is there a red star greater than 6? No, red star is in 5. And red hex. Less than 6. Turns across. Right, red hex. No, yeah. Blue becomes red hex. Take the hex left, it becomes is a yellow hex. That's less than 6, which turns into a red hex. The red hex is greater than or equal to 6. Turns into a blue star. And then a red star. The red star is 5. And the red hex is 7. So I've got that one wrong. Had that wrong anyway. The blue cross is greater than 6. I have to use a hint. I have no clue what they're trying to get me to do here. Just for funsies here, let's use a yellow crescent moon. Yellow moon becomes blue moon. If the number is less than 6, it remains a blue moon. If the number is less than 6, which it should still be, it would become a yellow Y. If the number is greater than 6, this is less than 6. If the number is greater than 6, it becomes a red moon. Then it becomes the red Y. This is if the number is greater than or equal to 6. These are for the 4 that are missing numbers. I only have one yellow. I end up with a yellow Y is less than 6. Is that even possible? Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, yellow Y is like 8. No, I am completely lost. I don't understand what it wants me to do. I don't have a formula. Like, I don't have a formula. It's like I can't make this yellow star make sense. The only way to get a yellow star is if the number was less than 6. But it shows me yellow star is at 10. And if I start with the yellow star, it ends up as a yellow Y. But I tried that already. I have no fucking clue. I am completely lost on this. I've already tried these though. None of these match. The blue hex. red star, you go greater than 6, but red star doesn't exist. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Absolutely have to try this building. Okay, first clue. One thing is for sure, you absolutely have to try this building block makeover machine. Seems you'll need to throw 3 building blocks, but which one? Perhaps riddle card E2 could help. What will the building blocks look like when the machine is finally ejects them? Depending on which way they are, repainted and reshaped. Oh, what does the description x greater or equal to 6 or x less than 6 mean? And what does the x stand for? It must have something to do with the numbers on the sorting rack in this room. Yes, I've already worked out what they come out to. Becomes a blue Y if the number is less than 6. Fuck, that's my laundry. It becomes a blue Y if less than 6, or a blue T if greater than 6. So if less than 6, because that's the one, the red Y. But the blue T is 0, and the blue Y is 8. I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. Code. As for the number of corners a building block has, the number of corners? I mean, okay, fine, but if I throw the red Y in, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's fine. So it becomes, so it's still greater than 6. The yellow Y converts it to a yellow plus. It's still greater than 6. So it becomes a blue plus. Like, I already did this math, but blue plus doesn't exist. However, if you're telling me it's the number of corners on an item, then blue should be 9. The blue hexagon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, has 6. So it becomes a red star. So fine, red is 6. And then if you're doing the yellow moon, which has 0 corners, would become a 0, which would give me up, right, left, which still doesn't qualify. So looking at the blue Y still has 9 corners. I'm looking at the blue cross, it has 1. If I'm looking at the red hex, it will still have 6 corners. Yellow Y would be 9. Which would give me down left, right. And that's still wrong because the symbols don't match. What the hell? Right. Yeah, the red one becomes the blue Y, which has 9. No. It's the blue T. 1, 2. No, that's not right, because it becomes 11. Fuck it. I don't understand. You throw the yellow moon into the machine, which I did. Follows the yellow spot, colors it blue. Since it has 6 corners, it becomes a blue moon, and it has a yellow Y. So I'm looking at the shape they become and not the number. Oh, fucking God. Then a red star. And then finally a blue cross. Like, no, blue cross. Where's the cross? I did this. I swear to fuck I did this. No, I looked for the number that was less than 6 because... Yes, a star does have 10 corners. Oh, motherfucker. Solution is as follows. If you throw the yellow moon into the machine, it will follow the right-hand path. The yellow-colored path. It's then recolored to blue. Since the moon has fewer than 6 corners, it then takes the left-hand path and stays blue. At the next step, a hexagon, triangle, or circle would change into a star, but the moon remains unchanged. As it has fewer than 6 corners, it takes the right path and is recolored yellow. Lastly, the yellow moon becomes a Y shape. And you follow it for the same for the other 2 shapes. Here's what the path would look like. Give you which gives you this combination and of up of going up, right, down. We get Y cross star, which is number 6, and that puts us into tomorrow. I did it. Like, I followed this. I got to the proper... Goodbye.